It's Goopy here, back with another magazine that I can't resist promoting. This is Kill Screen. You may have heard this one in the news a little while ago because they were actually getting the money to do this by donations. So if you donated 20 bucks, you got this written copy, and then you also got like a shout out and stuff like that. And if you donated a whole bunch of money, you get like, you know, a kiss from all the writers and weird things. They got weirder as you gave more money. Anyways, this is written by a lot of the primo writers that do things at Gamasutra, One Up. There's even industry insiders like Peter Molyneux from Lionhead who's done some writing in here. And it's just all about serious game writing. There's no reviews, there's no previews, there's nothing like that. You have people like Lee Alexander, Tom Bissell. You have the Colbert Reporter's Rob Dubin, and as I said, Peter Molyneux in here. And it's all about serious games, and because they're doing that, they don't want to have any problems with bias or having to appease any kind of advertisers. So they've done completely away with ads, and they've just made the magazine as quality as they can from front to back. You have thick cardstock, thick cover. You know, this paper's not going to tear easily as you flip the pages or anything like that. It's just quality from beginning to end, from binding to pages. It's something you're going to easily be able to keep for years on your shelf, and you actually want to keep because it's not full of things. You're not going to have the advertisements to subscribe falling out and stuff like that. One of the nice things about it is because it's all about taking games seriously, if there's a high variety of articles, that can be good or bad because it's not all mainstream. Some of it goes very niche, and you don't even have any idea what they're referring to. You can have one article will go from talking about Resident Evil 5 and then jump to an airplane tycoon type game, which is exactly what happens in this. I don't even know the game's name that I'm referring to. It's an airplane game. It's one of the earlier articles, and it just the writing is still top notch, but I literally had no idea what they were talking about while I was reading it because it's about such a niche title. And the guy's still in the middle of making it, but he's all about making it like really, really authentic, which, you know, for an airplane tycoon game, does it need to be that authentic? Who knows? That's not for me to decide. It's for the editors. The quality comes at a price. It's actually $20 an issue, and again, there's no ads, so that's a large part of it because there's no advertisers paying for part of your magazine. So it's all on the readers. So you have to be pretty serious about games to really want to pay for this. Obviously, there's some very good original writing in Game Informer and stuff like that, but it's not the breadth of content that you'd experience in something like this. And also, the presentations are very good in here, and they have some cool art, such as this spread of Space Invaders with various funny names and how their characters are designed based on, simple color pixelation. And there's also very original art going along with these original articles. You can see here, a picture of Link that was never produced by Nintendo for obvious reasons. He's got all of his loot down there. So you have to take video games pretty seriously and take your video game material that you want to read pretty seriously to have any interest in Kill Screen. But for those of you that do, it's an absolutely amazing magazine. You can subscribe to the link below right here. It's $75 for the year, which makes it come down in price a bit for the overall year. But still, like I said, expensive, but if you take your game seriously, well worth it.